Hello, friends. Welcome. I'm doing another tier video because I really had fun making the last one, and I have the perfect topic. Are we ready? Lost Season 1, right? So, for context, I'm on a drama kick in the past, really year and a half or so. I watched The West Wing, I watched Pretty Little Liars, I watched The Sopranos. I binged The Sopranos, okay? I watched the entirety of The Sopranos in the span of, a month. And this was before I realized it was the 25th anniversary. I was just ahead of my time. Anyway, my point in telling you this is because I just finished season 1 of Lost. I'm on Lost now, and I have thoughts on the various characters. And I decided we're gonna rank them. We're doing a tier video, and I'm ranking what I've dubbed the main 15 characters of Lost, because there's a billion characters, but these are the actual important ones for the most part. A brief disclaimer before I continue. These are just my opinions. You can disagree with every placement of every character on this tier list. That's totally fine. I love that for us. Also, spoilers, Lost started airing, 20 years ago? I won't feel too bad about spoiling, but also there are people like me who've never seen it. I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm just warning you now. Lost spoilers ahead if you haven't seen it and you would like to. I would actually recommend it. Season 1 was excellent. But I can't speak for the rest of the show. But season 1 was very good. I would highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Okay. As always with these tier videos, before I begin, we're going to go over the tiers, because that's what you do. So bottom tier, I hope you die. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I need you off this damn show before I lose my entire mind. Next tier, annoying but inoffensive. It's I don't need you off the show, but you are pissing me off, and I do get annoyed by your presence, and I wish I saw less of you. Next is just ambivalent. I have no strong feelings in either direction, or just in general, they're a pretty mid-tier character, okay? Iconic. These are for the good characters. These are the characters that I like, that I enjoy, that I am intrigued by, or what have you. Top tier. Best boy. This is the best boys, okay? Or girls. Best boy is a gender-neutral term to me, but this is top tier best characters. Okay, cool. Starting us off. Jack. I am ambivalent to Jack. I have no real strong opinions about him. I know he's the main character. At least in season 1, he's very much giving main character vibes. I have no strong feelings about him. I think his stuff with his dad is interesting, but in general, I don't care. Kate. I'm putting an iconic. I think Kate is actually a really interesting character. She's also giving definite bad bitch vibes that I really enjoy. And, the whole thing, right? When she said it belonged to the man I killed, I gasped. I was taken aback. Her entire arc, in the bank robbery, she's an iconic character. I really like her. Jin... No, I'm gonna put him in annoying but inoffensive. I don't think I need him off the show. Although, to be fair, I think that's part of the dynamic he has with Sun. I think that keeps it interesting. But, if he was a solo character, one of the other ones that didn't really have that, very intricate dynamic, he might be down a tier. For now, he's annoying, but he's inoffensive. Boone, I hope you die. In fact, I'm glad you died. He bothered me so much. All he brought to the table was, in my opinion, being the most objectively attractive man in the cast. And I can live without him. In fact, I am. I'm doing just fine. He had no strong character to him, if you ask me. Also, the step-cest plot, no. Charlie, I'm actually going to put in ambivalent. I was intrigued by him because I love an addiction arc. I love addiction plot points. I thought they did his well, and that part I liked. But in general, Charlie to me just doesn't give much of very many things. I think it's cute that he's so protective of Claire. That's really it, though. He's ambivalent. Speak of the devil herself, Claire I'm putting in iconic. I really like her. Maybe it's just the fact that I watched Once Upon a Time. Oh, that's another drama-y show I watched this year. I watched Once Upon a Time. But I saw her in Once Upon a Time. I really liked her there. I like her here. Vincent is going in Best Boy. Absolutely. Best character in the show. Fun fact, I just watched, the raft departure scene today. That is the first part of the show that made me cry. Vincent trying to go into the water to get back. I loved that so much. Best Boy, Vincent is my favorite character. Next up is John Locke. I'm putting him in annoying but inoffensive. I think he brings enough to the show that he's allowed to stay. Him as a character is intriguing enough that I don't want him dead. But he does annoy me. And also, for the record, not to expose myself, I keep thinking about Sherlock whenever people say his name, because they don't just call him John. Half the time they're calling him John Locke. And I'm just John Locke. John Locke. Maybe it's just that I grew up on Tumblr, but that word has a triggering effect on me. Like, I literally get fight or flight from it. And I understand that, like, this show came out, several years before Sherlock, the TV show? But, like, I can't help but think they knew what they were doing, and that they had visions, and that they did it to get to people like me. Next is Michael. I'm gonna put Michael in ambivalent. I don't feel anything for this man. I'm sorry. He doesn't do it for me. Like, the stuff with him and Walt are interesting, objectively, but in terms of my emotions, I feel nothing. Next is Sawyer. Controversially, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put him in iconic. I think Sawyer's actually a really good character. Like, does he annoy me? Yes, but he's supposed to. Plus, I see myself in him in ways that I don't want to deal with. But, like, I think he's an iconic character. I think he's actually a really good character, and I really like him. Hurley is also going in Best Boy. Hurley is my favorite human on this show. I just think he's so fun and funny, and he brings such a nice, lighthearted energy to this show. Because this show is pretty... I don't know if I'd say it's dark. Like, it's not a dark show in comparison to other shows that I've seen. But, like, it's not a bright and happy show, that's for sure. Hurley is my sunlight, okay? Like, he is the beam of joy in this cast. I think he's so fun. Shannon, meanwhile, is going with her step-sesty brother. I want her dead, okay? Like, she pisses me off so much. I hate her with a passion, okay? Maybe it's like she reminds me of, let's just say, certain people I went to high school with. But, like, I hate her passionately. Like, I want her dead. I wish the plane fell on her. Saeed, I'm putting in iconic. I like Saeed. I think he's cool. I think he's fun. I think his backstory is really interesting. Actually, no, I take it back. He gets knocked down a place because, I nearly forgot about the arc where he tries to convince his alleged friend to do a suicide bombing to save the girl he loves. How down bad do you have to be where you're gonna try and talk your friend into a suicide bombing? What the fuck was that? Moving on, Sun I am actually putting in iconic, and she's staying there. I really like her. I think she, of the women, is probably my favorite. I just think she's so interesting. Like, everything about her, the way she can bridge the dynamics between, like, Jin and the others, and then also she has her own shit going on with Mike. I really like her. I think she's a queen. Closing out, we have Walt, the child himself. I'm putting him in ambivalent. Like, for a child actor, he's doing fine. But he's not giving very much for me. To be fair, I can't remember who it was. Some YouTuber was once like, child acting is kind of always mid. And I feel like this kid, like, he's doing fine, but, like, it's pretty mid, and I don't love it. But, like, he doesn't actively annoy me. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll maybe do Season 2 when I finish Season 2 in, like, a month. This show, it took me as long to watch Season 1 of Lost as it took me to watch, like, the first half of The Sopranos. Okay, like, I get it. The Sopranos was a shorter show. Also, excellent show, for the record. If you want to watch a good drama, watch The Sopranos. But Lost, we'll do Season 2 maybe. We'll see how I feel when I finish Season 2. Like, I just finished Season 1. So I was like, you know what? We ball. Like, fuck it, we ball. We're doing Season 1 character ranking. I'll maybe do Season 2. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on my various rankings down below. Let me know how you feel. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I'll be okay either way. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!